Mysore Pak. How could you say like that? Don't say anything.
I don't know what that is.
I can't listen anything against this dessert.
So we are 9 minutes in. Should we start talking about desserts now? You
Yes.
can come and say, hey, today we're going to do this. Okay.
All right.
Whenever you're not comfortable with the topic. But today's topic is sweet.
Yeah.
Very.
Sweet.
Today's topic is yummy.
Yummy. Yes. Absolutely.
Correct.
Yes.
So the idioms. There are two idioms: sweet
Yeah.
tooth and melt in one's mouth.
Melt in one's mouth. Yes.
Yes. Sweet tooth. I think everyone knows this. We
I
live in
know. I
India.
know. I know. Yes.
Yeah. And melt in one's mouth means it's just delicious. It's
Yes.
really tasty food. Okay. Um. Obviously, the most obvious question: which is your favorite dessert?
I can't give one name. There are lots of
Okay.
desserts which I
Let
like.
me write it down. Maybe I'll guess it.
Oh, please. You can remember. You don't need to. You don't need to write. I don't think so. I'm
Okay.
going to tell you a name that you haven't heard. I guess.
Okay. Okay. Go for it.
Yes. So if I talk about desserts, so first and foremost, Mysore Pak. That is the most favorite dessert of mine. Dessert of mine, and then rasmalai, gulab jamun, uh, kheer, and gujia, imarti, jalebi, and many more. So
Wow.
these
I
are
only guessed. I guessed gulab jamun and I guessed kaju katli. Those are my two guesses for you.
kaju katli. I don't like that much. I eat, but I
What
don't like
about
that much.
peda? Agra ka
I
peda.
like pera. I like pera.
Yeah.
But
I think it's very
again,
difficult to not like
again,
that.
it depends that the texture and how much it sugary. Yeah, it
It
is
depends
sugary.
on the texture and how sugary it is,
Yeah, it
or how
depends
sweet it
on
is.
texture and how it is
How
sugary.
sugary or sweet it is.
Yeah, how sweet it is. Yes, because sometimes when we have peda and it is uh, too sugary, so I don't like
Hmm.
that kind of peda. Yeah, sugar should be balanced in every dessert.
Yeah, that's true. Um, which one of these do you think you can actually make at home
Gulab
properly? Not just make at home, but
gulab
properly
jamun.
make it.
Yeah, I
I think
can
yes.
make gulab jamun, kheer,
Hmm.
halwa, and sevai.
And which one do you eat the most?
Mm, halwa, simple halwa, suji
Like
halwa
gajar,
made by
dodi.
suji. Yes, carrot, gajar halwa. I like the most in winter season, as everybody knows.
Okay, so you can say I prefer the most in the winters.
Yeah, I prefer the most in winter.
Perfect. So, when it comes to desserts, do you consider ice cream as dessert? Because this is a debate a lot of people are having. People are like, ice creams or cakes. Now, these two things, are they considered desserts?
Uh, yes, you can consider because it in both item sugar is there. So in this term, you
I
can
mean,
say.
just because it has sugar doesn't mean it's a dessert.
So what it makes that we can say that it these these sweets or food I can say
Dishes.
dishes don't come in dessert. Why it is.
Okay, so we can say that a couple of dishes do consider, I mean, we can consider them as dessert. I personally don't think cake or ice cream, maybe yes. Cake, I'm not too sure.
Why?
Is considered. I don't consider them as a dessert.
Okay,
I
you
don't
don't
consider.
consider.
I don't consider it as a dessert because dessert is something you have at the end of a meal, just to
Hmm.
have that sweet sense of taste in your mouth when you leave. Like we consider like sweet is related to happiness as an emotion,
Yes,
right?
absolutely.
Yeah. So we want to be
So
happy with our meal. That's how we end it on a good note.
so don't you think that cake is more
It's
What
sweeter
should I
than
say?
something else.
No, 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 no. We can associate cake. No, sorry. What should I say? Like whenever we celebrate birthday is like a celebration for us. So cake always associated with birthday celebration,
Definitely.
anniversary.
Yes.
So you can't put these things on the basis of that festival and celebration, because
Okay.
I
No.
think,
Yeah.
yeah,
Go ahead.
I think that nowadays people prefer cakes and ice creams, chocolates more than the what
Traditional
should I say?
mithai.
Traditional mithai. Yeah, traditional mithai.
Yeah. So as Indians, this is a complicated conversation. We say sweets because we mean mithai.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But I don't think sweets is the appropriate word for mithai. All right. Now,
Okay.
mithai is something Indians have at the start of the meal, in the middle of a meal, or at the end of a meal. It can
Yes.
be anywhere.
Anywhere.
Desserts are supposed to be had at the end of a meal, right?
All right.
But even though cakes are considered desserts in restaurants, I think it's really weird to end your meal on a pastry or a piece of cake. I don't know. I can't do that. A mousse, a brownie, maybe yes. These are all desserts. Um, I think tiramisu is definitely a dessert. But
I haven't heard this, but could you please repeat?
tiramisu,
Tiramisu.
yeah, I'm gonna type it.
Yes.
I think it's a Greek word for heaven or something like that.
Tiramisu. What is it? Could you please
Tiramisu.
explain me? I
It's
mean,
like a mousse. It's like a chocolate and coffee mousse.
all right.
Uh, it's really famous. It's really yummy. But again, in my opinion, I don't consider cake as a dessert. I think
Dessert.
it's more of a side dish altogether. Obviously, cake, chocolate, everything is associated with happiness. I'm not saying cake is not happy, cake is not good. Cake is awesome. Okay.
But you
But
consider that you can't eat at the end of your meal.
I wouldn't eat
Yes.
at the end of a meal.
So
I
this is
can
your
eat it at
preference.
the start of a meal as an appetizer, but
Okay.
not as a dessert.
So what are the desserts like I mentioned earlier, but in terms of Indian mithai, you would like to take after your meal?
I hate anything with coconut in it.
Okay.
I think you said something with coconut, right? What was the dessert?
Coconut? No, I haven't. I haven't said anything.
Something park you said.
Mesur Pak. How could you say like that? Don't say
I don't
anything
know
like
what that is.
couldn't. I can't listen anything against this dessert.
You
The
can't take.
Mesur Pak is a very famous. It is belong to Karnataka. I think everywhere we can find it, but mostly it belongs
It originates
south.
from that place.
Yeah, it originates from Karnataka, I guess, if I'm not wrong, Madras, to be
I
more
have no idea.
specific. And the texture and the sweetness and the ghee involved in this mithai, and the melt, it melts like your mouth is full. uh, Even after finishing the dessert, you can sense the feeling of that meltness. You should try
I
it.
definitely will. But I'm not a
And
big fan of Indian sweets. I don't even like desserts that
yeah,
much.
yeah. I
Even foreign desserts, I'm not a big fan.
Okay, I can understand. So,
Yes, I'm very weird. Yes, I agree.
do you like giver as you are Rajasthanian?
Yes, I like ghevar, but not too much. I can only have half. Like I can't have the whole yellow thing, like
Giver,
dora.
yeah.
I would say like the whole ghevar. Yeah,
I think it's too heavy to eat,
yeah,
right? Yeah.
definitely. I can only have like half. But yes, that is one of the main desserts in Rajasthan.